right, let's take a look at a video that's been making the rounds. Which video is this, guys?
How do we know it's making the rounds if you don't know what the video is?
Woody, you talked about being a kangaroo ranger, right?
Yeah.
So I found a neighborhood in Australia that needs your services, and that's the video.
Wait, we should first tell everybody what a kangaroo ranger does. They kill kangaroos.
Yeah, I went to where they filmed the Mad Max movies in the outback in Australia, and I went to a ranger station, and there are no trees in the outback, so I wondered why I was there, and I said, "What are you?" He said, "A kangaroo ranger." And I said, "So you're protecting the kangaroos?" And he said, "No, I kill the kangaroos." And people don't believe it. They're rats with tails. They're big rats with tails. And there's 25 million of them, and they can't kill them fast enough because they breed and all that. So he told me he killed 68 that day. So I talked about kangaroo rangers yesterday.
And so
this
we have
is a video about, and I said that because people can't have guns in Australia, they actually try and kill the kangaroos with Jack Daniels bottles. So
here we go.
Let's see what this is about.
I have not seen this video yet. Oh, it's boxing and kicking.
Can
it's
you imagine
kickboxing.
seeing those when I had them up close to me?
Is this in Australia?
Yeah.
Well, where else would it be?
Well, I don't know.
In your neighborhood? That's in your neighborhood.
They are big creatures.
They're 8 feet tall.
And strong.
Get up.
They sit on their tail.
They're 8 feet tall, and they do that. And so when I went out there with the loaf of bread the ranger gave me, he gave me a loaf of bread. He said, "Just go, hurru, hurru." And I said, "Is that the way they sound?" And he said, "No. Here, Roo," is what he's saying. "Come here, Roo." Like, here, doggy. I went out to it's dusk. I went out there.
Wow.
And over the hill came 180 or so kangaroos, several like those. And I was tossing bread, and they kept surrounding me. And I got in the car, and I wished that I had 2 loaves of bread.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
This must be the beginning of the fight where they're just feeling each other out.
Yeah, more action than we saw in Mayweather and
I like that when
Pacquiao.
they get up on their tail and they throw both legs at each other. That is really weird. Ooh, there you go. Ooh.
See how they put their tail down when they do that?
Is there a conclusion to this fight? Is there a KO or a TKO or anything? I mean, are there judges?
It goes to the judges.
Yeah.
One of them has a torn shoulder.
But the other thing you should...
Wow. Oh, here we go. There's some action.
And you should know they have those pouches. You know, the females have the pouches. If you look, see how short their arms are? They can't actually put their arms in their pouches. It's like Les when we go to a restaurant. His arm's so short he can't get it.
Are they really fighting, or are they just playing?
It's mating.
They're mating? No, I don't think so. It's a real fight, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Haven't
so
you ever
weird.
seen deer and?
Yeah,
and
deer.
they put
I've never
their
seen
antlers
kangaroo
together?
fight.
Well, that's what kangaroos do.
Is the plural
That's
of-
what they were coming after me with a lousy loaf of bread, you know, throwing it out, and I'm backing up toward the Land Rover, and I'm throwing the bread out, and I'm down to the heel now, and I'm going, they're going to kill me. I get in the Land Rover, and they're surrounding, they're banging on the car, because you can see them, and they're 8 feet tall and stuff like that. And I went, what am I going to do now? And I said, well, I met the ranger. He said he kills them. Hell, I'll run over him. And I backed up, and they got out of the way, and it was like the end of a movie where it's the apocalypse, where there's just kangaroos out there.
What do kangaroos eat?
True story.
What do kangaroos eat besides bread?
They come out at sundown. They eat ants and lizards and stuff like that. In the outback of Australia, there are more poisonous animals than any place on earth, and they eat the small animals. And I told you the meat's very gamey, and I don't like it.
Do they bite? Do they bite people?
Oh, of course they do. Yeah.
Or do they just kick?
No, they bite you.
Punch. Really?
They break into people's houses to get food.
Really?
And they attack kids. Imagine a rat that's 8 feet tall. Would you think a rat 8 foot tall would be a problem for you?
Do they take your electronics? Do you have to worry about that?
You're going to need more than that little, you know, they go in and they don't ever come out thing.